Lacey with Fruitful Thought of the Day. Have y'all ever asked God to help you in an area of your life, not just spiritually, but like maturity level? You know, I'm only 25, so I'm learning things as I go, and I ask God to help me. Well, as long as I can remember, I have always been, really frivolously spending money. Not just like blowing money in shopping sprees or $100 purses or more than $100 purses, but more or less just I'll spend $15 to $20 at the gas station and I didn't even get gas, and at the end of the week I'll be like, what did I spend my money on? Like, where did that go? How did that happen? And so Proverbs 31, specifies a woman that invests her money. A woman that is worth more than rubies, that she spends her money and she gets something back to provide for her family, or she, seeks after a plot of land, really hard and then purchases. She thinks before she spends. So I'm like, God, please help me be this woman. It's written, it's in your will. That's a promise that I want to take. Well, here's what happens when you ask God to help you in an area of your life. How do you get help? By trials. So it just all hit me at one time. All my frivolously spending caught up with me like that. And I thought it was no big deal as I was doing it. Oh, this is no big deal. I was talking to myself, this is okay. We just going to eat Panera Bread, or, I'm just going to put this bill off for another week, and then bam, 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 bam. Like it never had before, it just all caught up with me. There's no better way to say it. And I know that was because I prayed to be Proverbs 31. So in this trial, I was stressing, anxiety, just freaking out, and then God had spoke to me. Lacey, you want to be, a more savvy, you want to be Proverbs 31. Well, this is how you become Proverbs 31. You have to understand like the magnitude of your decisions. And I know God wants to bless me financially. I know that. God wants to bless everyone financially. Not be rich, but, be comfortable. But right now, He doesn't trust me. He doesn't trust me with money. And to be honest, I don't blame Him. I don't trust myself with money. So this is, I guess you could say, could be applied in anybody's life. Not just in a financial, sense, but in whatever you're praying for. And then you get hit with this big trial. And a lot of times you'll look at it and be like, God, I just prayed for you to help me out of this. What's going on? And we don't understand with our little minds how much greater and smarter He is. And it's so similar to how you parent your children. I mean, of course, He's a way better parent than we are, but, with that unconditional love, the real unconditional love. But when you're trying to teach your kids something, a lot of times you, in a financial sense, you'll give your teenage kid, make them go get a job to teach them responsibility and pay their own stuff. Well, I mean, that's how God teaches us too. He teaches us responsibility through trials. Every trial makes you so much stronger. And you look back at the trials that you've been through before and you're like, when you were in it, you're like, I don't know how I'm going to make it out alive. And now you learn from that. You learn so much. I'm not like really happy that I'm going through, issues or problems, but I am rejoicing that I have God to get me through it, and I know who He's trying to make me be. And the fact that He cares and loves me that much to make me be this person, it's just amazing. It's so amazing. I love y'all. Good night. Have a blessed night.